Hi, this is Jen from Noting Grace, and I'm in my bedroom today, and I thought it would be fun to share with you how we made over our ensuite bathroom for just $4,500. When we moved into this house, we knew it was a fixer-upper. So there were a lot of things that we had to address, but the very first thing that needed to be fixed was our bathroom. You have to start with a before. So let me show you a few before photos from when we first moved in. When you first walked in, this really busy 80s wallpaper that was there with the little hints of baby blue. The paint might have actually been painted cream, but over time, since it was an oil-based paint, it had become this peach color and it looked exactly like the wallpaper. So once you walked into the room, you were greeted with this toilet. The toilet alone was the catalyst that made us change this entire bathroom. It also jut out so far that when you had to get in and out of the shower, you had to do gymnastics around this toilet. We thought, okay, something has to be done. It was difficult to shut the door, to have any privacy. I just kept envisioning the kids just accidentally walking into the room and you turn the corner and, hi, Mom. I can't believe I'm talking about a toilet. Anyway, so one thing that we wanted to do was move that toilet. So the master closet actually was through the bathroom. So when you would enter the door of the bathroom, you would take an immediate left and there would be this large walk-in master closet, and it was the only carpet that was upstairs, which was this 1986 mauve. It was just a large space and it was poorly planned. So we thought, okay, we are going to close off this wall to the bathroom. We're going to open up the wall on the master bedroom side, which is this door right behind me. And that way we can use some of that space from the master closet to make our master bathroom that much larger. Know when to hire out what you are not comfortable with. So in the life of Noting Grace, the DIYs that we are afraid to tackle are those that may catch fire, that may leak, or may cause structural damage. And plumbing was one thing we were definitely not comfortable with doing ourselves. So we hired out this young kid. He was very affordable. He worked full-time for a plumber, but he also did some moonlighting because he was about to get married and he was saving up for his bride. So he would work full days and then come over at night and work on our stuff, and he gave us a great deal. That is a wonderful tip to remember. If you're trying to save money, look for the people who are skilled at what they do but may not necessarily be the business owner, who are just hungry to get their job done. He was clean, he was efficient, he was on time, and he did an excellent job. And we felt really good knowing that we were helping him start his life with his new bride. I felt like we were living in the demo phase for a month. It was a lot. So making over a bathroom, it is not for the faint of heart. You will live in a state of mess. Luckily, we had 2 other bathrooms, full bathrooms in this house. So we were able to temporarily move down to the bathroom in our basement so that way we could live and clean, which you sweating that much, you need to clean. The thing that had to go was all of that tile and the tub and the walls and the wallpaper and the cabinet base. The scariest part of the entire renovation was removing that tub. It was messy, but also fun. So we had lots of buckets, we wore masks, we wore goggles, we wore gloves. We were able to remove the surround and we raised the ceiling in order to give us some height because it was just such a low shower. The way that we designed the space had to be very strategic. We couldn't move the toilet too far over, because of the plumbing. Luckily, everything was in the basement and we have a drop ceiling, so we were able to remove the drop ceiling tiles to access the plumbing. So our plumber gave us a footprint of where the toilet could go. We framed in the wall and took away that space from the master closet in order to create this nook, this privacy nook for our master bathroom. It was not a huge move, so that meant we couldn't put a door. But privacy was still achieved because now our toilet is tucked around a little corner and you have privacy. So that way, if anyone accidentally walks in, they won't see anything. When we removed the tub, we wanted to do a walk-in shower for the ensuite. Tiling the shower pan ourselves was just too intimidating. The tiling and the leveling and the making sure the drain and the pitch and it was too much. It made my brain hurt, and I am mathematically challenged. We found this cast iron shower pan made by Boots. And it has held up beautifully. It was so easy to install. I was very, very happy. Once we installed the shower pan, then we were able to get in all of the drywall, and you put up the dry lock, and then we did the tile ourselves. It was our first tiling job that we had ever done, and it was scary, but it was relatively easy. But doing the work yourself saves so much money. We added shiplap to the walls to create a farmhouse feel. For the wall colors, I went with two colors, a very beautiful magnolia leaf green, and then the white that we used is called Grace Note White, and both of those colors are from my custom collection with Roma Bio paints, and they are interior mineral paints. They're soft, they have depth to them, they're beautiful. I painted the wall behind the vanity in the magnolia leaf green, and then I painted the shiplap walls the Grace Note White. During this process, I was scrolling the Facebook Marketplace and I came across an old marble top dresser, and it was gorgeous. That was what we used for our cabinet base to create our sink. We cut the drawers to accommodate the pipes for the sink drain, and it worked out perfectly. We put a vessel sink on top with this beautiful farmhouse handle. It looks gorgeous. The last thing that we had to tackle was filling in that hole where the old doorway to the master closet was. In the master closet was a bookcase, and it had been sitting there while we were doing all of this work. And I was looking at it, and I would look over at the door, and I would look at the bookcase, and I would look back at that door, and I thought, I think that that is the exact size of that doorway. Let's just try to move this into this hole to see if this would work. It was a perfect fit. So now we had shelving that was right behind the vanity sink in order to store towels and toiletries and all of the necessities that you need in your bathroom. And it filled in the hole. It made me so happy. So we shiplapped the back of the bookcase and created a solid wall for our bathroom. And I'll share with you our closet on another video someday. I wanted the bathroom to feel cozy, not too stark or bright, so we opted to cover the ceiling with some stained plank wood, and it matches the existing hardwood floors that were there. To disguise the framing for the bathroom jut-in, we created a faux beam look by just taking 2x4s that we had weathered and beaten and sanded and stained and covered those to hide it to make it look as if there were beautiful support beams. We opted for a shower head that has the choice of two streams. One is a waterfall stream, and the next is one that is a detached shower head, which is great for when you're shaving your legs or if you want to rinse out the tub. It's a lifesaver. We saved money by reusing the existing light fixture. I just swapped out the globes with some updated seated glass globes to give it a fresh look. I got that great big beautiful round mirror at Hobby Lobby. We've divided this entire bathroom reveal over on the blog into 6 separate posts, including the great big reveal. I will link each one of those below so that way you can check those out. So as you can see, it was not a huge, luxurious kind of makeover. It was done on a budget, but it was perfect for our family, and we were able to save so much money. If you like this video, I would be so honored if you would give it a thumbs up. You don't want to miss the next video, so you can check those out right here. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.